We're starting our day off here in Prospect Park, and we are heading over to the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens. Our first stop, Italian ices. I can eat these things all day long. I absolutely love them. I believe they're going now for $2 a piece. Here's a very brief history of the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. When Brooklyn Botanic Garden was founded more than a century ago, New York City area was quickly being developed into a cityscape of buildings and paved roads. Creating a public garden was one way to ensure that some green space remained. Today, the garden has come to represent the very best in urban gardening and horticultural display. In 1897, New York State legislation reserves 39 acres for a botanic garden. Today, the garden comprises of 52 acres. The Botanical Gardens officially opened on May 13th in 1911. In 1925, the bonsai collection formed through a gift of 32 bonsai from local plantsman Ernest F. Cole. In 1915, the Japanese Hill and Pond Garden was completed, and it was one of the first public Japanese gardens in the United States. Interest in Japanese gardening outside of Japan had begun to grow just before the turn of the 19th century. The new emperor made a tremendous effort to share Japanese culture and art with the world. At several world's fairs and expositions, Japan installed pavilions, gardens, and houses. Europeans and Americans became enamored with Japan's superb artistic traditions. Japanism became chic, and many wealthy people commissioned Japanese gardens of their own to be built on their estates. As far as public gardens, with Brooklyn Botanic Garden leading the way, began installing Japanese gardens to showcase what was becoming recognized as one of the finest garden forms in the world. After we finish up with the Botanical Garden, we continue our journey on into Prospect Park, where we find a wonderful old building which are remnants of Brooklyn's past in a wonderful little historic museum. And then we ride the 100-year-old carousel in Prospect Park. Carousel in Prospect Park in Brooklyn, and this carousel is 100 years old. You've been road tracking with Row and Low. Thank you for watching our video on Brooklyn's Botanic Gardens. And if you enjoyed it, please do subscribe, and that way you'll be notified when I place new content.